Hi everyone, Shannon here with Mixed Media Minnesota. Welcome to my video. Today I am working on day 11 prompts for the Defemember. That is hand or machine sewing and postcard. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to make a postcard I could tuck in the tuck spot that we had made yesterday on day 11's prompts. And then I'm going to be using my sewing machine to sew, but I'm not going to do that on camera, so I will go and sew and then I'll come back and show you. Okay, so my thoughts were yesterday we made this cute little tuck spot and we used the 120-year-old encyclopedia paper, and I want to use that again. We did use a pink flower, and let's see, I think I have one more of those to match, so I'm going to set that aside. And then we used part of the digital and some washi, so I'm going to pull out that washi tape. I just kind of want to make it to match is my thoughts. So this is the one that we had used. Okay, and then, let's see. Okay, so I have the book page, and then I have another piece of the digital, and I thought she was really cute. And to make it into a postcard, I don't know, I thought I could use this card. I really like that you can see, you know, the, like, Christmassy colors around her on here. And then I was thinking, you know, if we pulled this up, we could add some book page in there and stuff. So we're gonna play with that, and then if we can make it into a postcard is my thoughts. I do have, let's see, we're just gonna try and use those stamps to make it look like a postcard when we get to that point. So I'm gonna set those aside here. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my paper trimmer and I'm going to trim this. This is a Christmas card. So I'm just going to trim it on the edge here and attempt to make a postcard. Okay, so now we have that. And we might use the sentiment in here, I'm not sure. So I'm just going to set that aside, but if I don't use it for this one, I will for something else. Okay. Okay, and this is a book page from our encyclopedia. Let's see, I think we're going to go ahead and use our vintage photo and distress this a little bit, and then the back as well. I was digging in my postcards that I have, because then, you know, we could decorate the front and leave the postcard stuff on the back, but I couldn't find one that worked very well that I have in my stash, so I figured, well, this might work. Okay, so now I said do the back and I didn't, but okay. Okay, so see how you can kind of put that over top of it, and then you see a little bit of the Christmassy, like the pine cones and the Christmas bough and stuff. So, and I'm okay if you see a little bit of that red there, it's okay. But I'm thinking if we rip some of this, I'm just gonna kind of see here. See, I want a little bit of it showing, but a little bit of the Christmassy showing as well. Oops, I tried to rip that straight. That didn't work very well, so I'm just gonna. Okay, let's give that a little bit of distress ink. And then for the stitching on it, I'm going to stitch around it and maybe add a couple, I don't know, little zigzag stitches around for decoration on it as well. And I haven't decided if I do that, I don't want to stitch it through the back, because I want to be able to use the back of that for journaling. So I might just do that on the top layer before I glue everything to this. But I need to lay it on here to see. I do want to stitch around the whole thing once it's attached, but let's see. Okay, now I'm wondering if I just rip this down a little bit. I do like that you can see the words, kind of, but I was thinking I was going to cover those anyways. But what if we did this over the top of that? Well, that kind of works too. Yeah, let's go ahead and stick that on there. We can always add some behind it if we want to. I'm just going to use my glue stick and glue that on there because, like I said, we'll be stitching around it. So. Okay. So, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just attempt to rip that corner out of there a little bit. Just that. And okay, that's okay, I think that works. And this I'm going to go ahead and glue on there because we'll stitch over that anyways. Okay, and there goes my heater turning on. I'm going to go and try and shut that off really quick. So it'll take a second to shut off, but okay. It isn't as windy today, so it'll shut off for us. Okay, I kind of wish that would have went down a little bit more, but that's okay. I think I might just tear this a little bit more, and maybe then you can see a little bit more of this. Okay, that's cute. Okay, so let's see if this is going to be up here. When we flip that over, we're going to try to make it look like postcard or something up here before I forget to do that. And then I'm going to go and stitch that, and then I'm going to stop the video and I'll come back. Let's see. Grab my Good Stays on ink. And now, where did I set the... There. So I hide everything on myself. Okay, so we'll use this one and this one. Maybe we can attempt to get it to look like one. I gotta grab my block over here. Not very organized, was I? I'm going to put it in a little bit because I want to stitch around this. Okay. And then, let's see, put that back on there. And that is crooked. Let's try and get that straight. I should have done that in a different color maybe. That would have been kind of neat. But now when we stitch around it, I mean, Should we do... I think I'm going to leave it. I think you get the idea anyway. And then when we stitch around it, it'll look like a postcard on the back. Okay. Alright, so where are we at? I did that wrong, didn't I? Oh, that'll be fine. That's okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to go and do some stitching around this, and then we're going to come back and decorate it, and I'm going to stitch around that as well. Maybe we should decorate this first, and then I could do all the stitching and come back and show you. Let's go with that, I think. We did grab the matching flower. So I'm going to go ahead and distress that because I did on that tuck spot. It matches the one we did yesterday, so we have that. And then I think we need some, let's see, we need some lace or something. Not liking that one. I think it's too white. We could distress it, but I think I might have some off-white looking stuff over here that I'll like better with it. Okay, so okay, and I think we probably need like, I'm not going to use the, I don't think I'm going to use that on there. We'll see. I'm going to pull out the Christmas ephemera box here. And we have to add some washi on there as well, so I can't forget to do that. Let's see, what could we put with you? Well, that's kind of cute, isn't it? I think so. I want some words, though. I don't think that's too black on there. No. Not the right words. Snowman, that doesn't work. Lights, that doesn't work. Let's see. Maybe I could have picked some of these out before, but I like that one on there. That one says Merry and Bright. This one says Joy. Naughty. We can't put naughty on there. She sure doesn't look naughty. Toys, no. Wishing you a joyous holiday. That's really white though, but that might work if we distress it, grunge it up a little bit. Okay, let's just move all this stuff off and start laying out what we're thinking. We don't need any more words on there if we do that. I think we're just going to do that, but I think I am going to, maybe we should, let's try our green and see if we can get, let's see here, I have frayed burlap, I have bundled sage. I need to get some different green inks. I never have the right color that I'm exactly looking for, so. I'm just going to add a little bit of, I think this green will work, a little bit of green on these. Try and just spruce up a color a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and pull this off because it's broken anyways, and I'm going to tuck it behind. So, okay, so I like that green on there. It kind of softens it. I mean, that it is soft already, but okay, I feel like we do need some red. Now, I don't know how well this red is pretty bright. So I think we do need, I'm going to contaminate my brush here. Actually, no, I think I could try and use this little dauber and see if I can just add a little tiny bit. We're going to pinch it together and just try to add a little bit of faint red here and there. And it's okay if it's out of the lines. I just want the color. We have another little one right there. Okay, that works. I'm okay with that. It's not like we were doing a coloring contest or anything, but okay. Let's get all this junk out of our way. Well, I mean, it's not junk, but somebody else would call it junk in my house. I'd be upset with them, right? It's not junk. Okay. Alright, now where are we at? Okay. We're going to go ahead and glue this stuff down, and then I'm going to take it and stitch it, and then I'm going to come back. So, I am going to stitch, so I'm just going to go ahead and add glue stick on the back of this. And I think I'm going to add some zigzags under the bottom of this piece here, just kind of decorative stitching on it, which a lot of people can do by hand, and it turns out looking amazing. However, I just don't have the patience for it. I don't know. It looks great when people do it, but I've tried and it's not my thing. Okay, I'm just going to add some Fabri-Tac here. And we're going to put our lace on there, and I just kind of pull and mess the lace up a little bit. I don't want it to look straight cut. Okay, we're going to add some Fabri-Tac on the back of our pretty flower. Okay. And now, just because it's open, I'm going to use Fabri-Tac on this too, and I should have put this on first, but we're going to tuck it in there before it gets too, everything's too stuck down. Nope, I don't like that. Okay, that's where it's gonna go. Okay, so hold that down for a second so my lace and everything attaches. Get my glue closed here. Got a mess, don't I? Kind of. Okay, now make sure that that's how we want it. Yes, I believe so. And I am going to put a little bit of the text over here just because I don't want to see that white on that Merry Christmas if I don't get it lined up just so. Just gonna, oh, see it's brittle paper, but it's 120 years old. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add that. Where's my glue book here? I just had it. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna use a little piece of scrap paper here. Oh no, I'm gonna rip it here. That's okay if it has a little rip in it. Okay. A little bit more distress on there. I'm going to do that on this as well, up in this corner. Okay, I think that's cute. Okay, I'm going to go and stitch it and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I stitched around it. I did some zigzag stitches here's around this little corner to kind of frame her face, and then down here to hold on, you know, look like it's holding on the word tag. Let's see here. I think that might be all, yeah, the 3. And then I did do a straight stitch all the way around here. And I just continued it straight up here to make it look like that was, you know, ripped out of there. So I think that turned out really cute. And then on the back, you only see this straight around it. So that's going to be our postcard. And I think that works. We didn't add washi on there, though. Well, I guess we don't need to. It still matches. We have the same flowers and stuff. But this is our tuck spot. And so when we tuck this in, you know, to that pocket in a journal, it matches. And it could go there, or it can go in this one. I would probably put it in the back and then make a tag or something, you know, to match. However, it does look cute there because you can see the flower. But maybe some coffee dyed folded up paper in the back, you know, that could work. I do like it in that pocket. So I want to try something really quick. Okay, so we know that's 8.5. This is just a really grungy coffee dyed paper that I have here. So we know that's 8.5. So I'm going to trim that down. I just want to see it really quick, because I think I like that one in the front pocket now. So that's going to be glued in the journal. So I'm going to make it, let's say, we're just going to go, well, how big is this journal card? We're going to go 7.5. Or no, let's see, we're going to go 7.5, because otherwise by the time we glue it, it won't work. Okay, so, and now, how wide do we want this? I think I'm just simply going to, if I fold it in half, I gotta fold it in, I just want it to be a little bigger than that, stick out. So I'm just gonna fold that end over and then like this. Okay, so that would tuck behind, you know, in the back pocket there. And yeah, that's cute. I think that works. That's how I'll use it. So anyways, okay, I'm distracted here again. But that was our day 11 Defemember, and we did machine sewing on it, and we created our own postcard. So I think that works really well, and I think it turned out really cute. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.